Hello and welcome back to another video. In this one, I'm going to be talking about the Enzian Theatre. The area originally was inhabited by Native Americans and named after Fort Maitland, built in 1838 on the western shore of Lake Fumashelga, later Lake Maitland, during the Second Seminole War. After the war, the fort was torn down and the area remained rural for 30 more years until a post office was constructed for settlers in the area. This settlement came to be called Lake Maitland, or later just Maitland. Founded by Tina Tiedke and the Tiedke family in 1985, Enzian began as a repertory house offering 6 to 12 classic films each week, as well as the occasional live show. By 1989, Enzian had refocused and moved into the then risky field of showing first-run independent features. An influential family from Ohio that had established itself in Central Florida, the Tiedke family built their wealth in Toledo, Ohio before the first half of the 20th century. By running a successful grocery chain called Tiedke's, the grocery store opened in Toledo in 1849, and by the 1930s, Tiedke's was a Toledo area staple. Tiedke's was akin to a community center, going beyond just a local grocery. They became one of the first megastore groceries, rivaling today's Walmarts. They gained customer loyalty with outstanding customer service and gave discounts and donations to those in need. Although they had long sold the business to another family in the 1920s, the store retained the Tiedke's name. Tiedke's experienced a decline in the 1960s as urban decay and white flight set into core of downtown Toledo. The Tiedke family spent much of their time in Central Florida, especially after selling their grocery chain. The Enzian Theatre has a recurring ghost who only appears on special occasions. The disembodied head of a woman appears in the main theater room, starting at the north corner of the theater, then floats around the room, screaming at the top of her lungs. The head then disappears into the adjacent restaurant, Nicole St. Pierre, and continues to terrorize the guests in the same manner. The disembodied head only presents itself on moonless nights at around 1 a.m. Not much is known about the ghost or why she appears when she does. It is said that the spirit is attached to the theater because of her love for the building. Apparently, she inhabited the building long before it became the theater. Maybe she's angered by the new tenants and longs for an era that has since come to an end. Either way, late night moviegoers are continually haunted by the woman's blood-curdling screams. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all next time.